Hi, everybody. I wanted to come on and just talk a little bit about what I'm facing, what I live with, and what I'm doing to help me live a better life. Many of you know, first of all, my name is Jazzy. Hi, everybody that will watch this video. My name is Jazzy. I am a host with Loudmouth Radio network, and I've talked so many times and will continue to talk about chronic pain, which I live with, which is fibromyalgia. And it attacks your nerves, it attacks your brain, it attacks your thoughts, it attacks everything, and just causes pain in wide parts of the body. A lot of times, like today, the fatigue is so great. I've slept for days, and right at this moment, look at my eyes, see? Right at this moment, I feel like I have not slept in days. And I've slept all day. I am barely sitting up at this moment just to do this video. But I wanted to come and let you know what I'm about to do. Some things that my doctors have told me to try. I'm very fortunate to have very holistic type of doctors. They are not holistic doctors, but they live their own lives very holistically. And so it's kind of one of those catch-22s when you want to live your best life and you want to give that to your clients, but you're in a mainstream medical position where you're still prescribing medications and that type of thing. And I wanted to show you, this is not all my medications, but this is a few of them. And you know, I have pain. I have some to help me stabilize my moods when I get so down about the pain. I have anxiety medications and so forth and so on. And I'm very fortunate because many people who have fibromyalgia, and I live with bipolar disorder. So, you know, I have those highs, those lows, those depressions, those great, you know, creative spaces. But you know, there are times when they don't just always balance out. And so, you know, I'm on medication for it. And so the side effects, oftentimes, and I have 7 years of going through finding the right medication and finding the right doctors that will listen to me, and that will listen to me enough to say, yeah, she does know herself. She does know her body, and I know how medications work for me or not. And several of them have not. They've had so many side effects, suicidal side effects, dry mouth, just kind of zombied out where I wasn't myself and couldn't work on those medications. Then if you don't take the medications, you're even more suicidal, you're even more depressed, you even hurt, oh, so badly. So it took 7 years to finally get on this little cocktail, as they call it, to kind of balance me out. But in the process, I'm taking so much medicine that my concern is for my liver. I am 50, you know, hot, and 50, not hot like ooh hot, although I am, but hot like ooh hot, because I have these lights on that are also bothering my eyes. But nevertheless, I'm 50, I'll be 51 this year, and I want to live for a little while longer. And so I don't want my liver to give me problems in the end because I've taken so much to try to balance me out. So my doctor in Hawaii, many of you know that I was in Hawaii, and so now we're kind of back and forth, told me that because of the pain I had, that I should try the CBD oils that everybody has been kind of raving about in the last couple of years. They've become repopular. And that I should try them, but at that time she was not able to prescribe that for me or give me any type of medical marijuana cards or any of that because it wasn't legal. So now I am in California, Georgia, Hawaii, all over the world, doing research to find out what is going to be the best thing for me. And I fought it for a long time, like many of us, terrified of marijuana. I've never smoked it. I didn't want to be around people who did. First of all, I really to this day don't like the smell of it, but I just really didn't know enough about it. So I started taking classes. That's right, California has classes on CBD, on marijuana, on hemp, on the whole nine. So they want to be that state, which they are one of the broadest states in America that is marijuana, cannabis, hemp, just huge. They have all these conferences that really teach not only the consumer, but the distributor, the just everybody, the suppliers, all about the product and why it's been vandalized, not vandalized, but why it has really been put out to the public as this villain. And it usually around 1937, when Prohibition kind of said, no, we don't want you to have it, it's illegal, it's horrible for us. It was pretty much because corporate America did not want you to know all of the benefits of hemp and what that plant does for you, that cannabis will do for you, not only in your body, but paper, clothing, yes, can be even substituted for fuel if the researchers are right, which a lot of them are. Tel Aviv, who knew Tel Aviv has one of the largest research studies on the subject? And just, I could go on and on. Asia, Hispanic community, all up in the mountains in Mexico. Who knew hemp is being grown, being used for medicinal purposes and for so many other things? Well, you know, when you have too much of a good thing, when certain people use it and they become they have more of the psychotic type of reaction. That's from the THCs that's in the cannabis, but not the CBD oils and what we are now using. And so, nevertheless, I digress. My doctor told me I should try it. So, California has it. I have now researched a company that I want to work with, because living with fibromyalgia, you know, I'm in fibromyalgia groups, I'm in mental illness groups, I'm in autism groups, anxiety groups, all because we want to be able to say, girl or brother, I know what you're feeling. And it means a lot when somebody knows what you're going through, because a lot of people who don't live with this every day have absolutely no clue that in the morning you can feel horrible, and in an hour you can feel like Superwoman or Superman, and then 2 hours later you're fatigued like you haven't slept in years, and an hour after that you can go dancing, and then 2 weeks you can't move. And you just never know when it's going to strike, when it's going to affect you. And a lot of it is mental. I definitely believe in the power of the mind, healing the body. But when you're feeling so bad and trying to recondition your mind to feel good, and trying to recondition yourself to eat better, and all of those things, there are a lot of times you need the lacking or the deficiency that the body needs from food, from plants. Marijuana is a plant. Cannabis is a plant. Hemp is a plant. So want to be able to, you know, research and look and find the things that are needed, especially when so many people are living by it, when so many people are having ailments almost miraculously go away. And it's really not the miracle side of it, but more so the responsibility of knowing what to take, what to do to make yourself feel better. So I am researching this company, and I have researched, we have talked in detail. I've seen their production, how things are done. I'm planning on visiting the farm, just so I'm able to say I am now going to be carrying a product that I trust and that I believe in. So I have my little sample packs, and it's not a total amount to say that you will know, hey, I feel great and everything is working fine. So I'm starting out with a very small amount, milligrams of 15 milligrams, and they tell you to start out very small, and just kind of work your way up or down to see how it affects your body. So I am taking a CBD oil capsule, and the next thing that I'm going to be coming on to show you is the CBD balm, and it's like a salve, because my joints, my nerves, my body hurts so terribly at times. Like right now my legs are huge, and what did I do? Absolutely nothing. I sat in the car and just all of a sudden balloon legs. And so I want to be able to walk us through this process. And this is the same type of thing that I'm going to be offering, but they have 3 sample peels that I ordered, and I'm going to be doing, if they work, let me put it like that, if they work, I'm going to be doing 7, because I want at least 7 days of trial to see how it starts to affect the body. I will tell you what, in my studies, sorry about that, I should have turned the phone off. I'll have to call whoever this is back. I'm going to call, that's my wife, everybody. I'm doing a video, I'm going to call you back.
Oh, bye.
Bye, girl. Yeah, I'm very real. So, nevertheless, and she's working with me and walking with me through this process because she sees me in my worst. She sees me at the worst. And every blue moon, I'll have her record me at my worst so you can see. Because people will hear me talk about it, but then when they actually see me walking like I have MS or my body is crippled, it's terrible. It's terrible. So, yeah, she walks with me and works with me on this. But anyway, so I will be carrying very soon. When I say very soon, I mean like in 2 weeks. I will be carrying the samples for like 7 to 10 days. Because what I have learned in my classes is that you need at least a week to 14 days when you're taking the tablets, when the capsules, I mean. A lot of times the oils, because they're so concentrated and they go up under the tongue, they kind of work a whole lot faster. The balms, I've been told, the salves, the lotions generally work almost immediately, like 10 to 15 minutes, depending on the strength. I can't vouch for that, but I can say I am getting ready to find out. And so we'll be able to say this is how it is. When I had a shoe business, I tried on every shoe because I wanted people to know this is how this felt. For me, this is, it's true to size, that type of thing. So it's no different when I'm taking anything on. If I'm saying the clothes are great or, the flight is great, the place I stayed in is great, I want to be able to say it's because I was there. So I'm taking the CBD oil products that I will be selling, hopefully. I will be selling them, but this particular company I feel very strongly about. I won't mention the name yet because I want to make sure that it is what they say it is by me taking them. And I'll walk you through my own experience. So I am going to take one. It's suggested to take one daily. Mind you, this has less than 0.3% of THC, which is what everybody knows, the marijuana, the quote-unquote reefer, the ganja, to get you high, the psychosis. This does not do that to you, and if it does, your body, which mine is very sensitive, but this doesn't give you the high effect. This works with the body for so many different things. And I'll give you a list of those things because if you're like me, you got scared off too. And I probably am rambling all around in circles because I'm excited about this newness for me and this newness for many of you. If you have suffered pain, cancer, the list, I'm going to give you the list of what this technically is supposed to help do. Some people will use the THC, which is the more psychotic, in balance, mind you what I said, in balance, not high dosages, just to help alleviate some of the ailments. I won't be selling those right away. In California, I will be able to do that recreationally, is what it's called, but there is so many do's and don'ts, and yeah, I don't know about that right now. So here is my pill. I want you to see that I am taking it. Pillow gone. My alkaline water. Love this brand. I am doing a brand recognition, but I'm looking all over the place. But anyway, so I took my pill. I am on medication, so I watch how I take things to make sure that my liver is good. When I went to a natural holistic supplement years ago, I talked to my psychiatrist, my doctors, and we weaned off the medication and eased over into my natural supplement. And it worked well, and then I lost my job and could not afford it. So since I am technically disabled, I'm an able disabled. I'm a different disabled. I'm a different able. How do they say it? Anyway, so I get my medications under my insurance. Well, the pharmaceutical companies love that because they love for me to be able to have this be paid or me pay it directly because it keeps them in business. Now, I don't want anybody to go out of business, but I do want us to live a healthier life from things that are not so chemicalized and don't have a million side effects. So far as I know, nobody's died from marijuana, but a lot of people even die from peanuts. I have some things listed on my new Facebook page, and so we can walk through this until I start actually putting up the product for sale. And actually, guys, guess what? I am going to be developing a product for hair very soon here, and I'm really excited about it, using some ingredients. I ain't gonna say which ones, but you'll see that coming up. But I do want to show you the new logo for the business. I'm really excited about it. I am totally geeked about my new logo. Look at that. So I know that's backwards, but it says cannabis, healthy choice. Cannabis is a healthy choice, and it is Fertile Ground CBD Oils Plus. And the plus means we will be carrying other things besides CBD oil, but all of it will be healthy, holistic type of things that will promote hair growth, skin care, a healthy body, mind. All of that's needed to for us to survive. And then this is the one without. So when you see, when you see that, you will know that that's Sojazzie's brand, Cannabis Healthy Choice, Fertile Ground CBD Oils Plus. So walk with me. We'll take a little time with this because I don't want to rush it. I want to make sure that I am actually giving you a product that I've researched. And seriously, it's important to me to have a small business, homegrown, that cares about the community, that cares about health, that's organic, that's holistic as much as possible, so that we can live a healthy life. I am really, really not a medicine taker, and I have had to become that to live a balanced life. And with so much going on with suicide in this last few weeks, it has really been going on for a very long time. I have a lot of people that will inbox me and go, oh my God, you know, I felt like this and I'm feeling like this. And we need things that's going to balance us. We got to have a perfect balance when it comes down to our food, when it comes down to our exercise, our sleep, our diet, our daily life of self-care and balance. We have to have a work-balanced life, and we don't have that. And so many things are crowding in and making so many people feel like they cannot cope. I've been there. I felt like, what is my purpose? You know, I'm in this pain. I can't do the things that I normally do. What do you mean? I'm disabled. I'm only at that time 48 or 47, and I'm not functioning well. And you really feel at a loss, like you are not, you know, good enough to be still here. And so it's really a beautiful thing to finally be able to get to a place where you feel stable enough to be able to, one, talk about it, to be able to get through it, to be able to live with chronic pain. I take medication, I'm still in pain. So the medication is not the end all. It is the help. And just like cannabis, the hemp, the CBD oils, the cannabinoid oils, and the THC, if that's where you are, they're all here to help us live a better life. It's not this, hey, I'm done, that's it. It's many things that you need to do in conjunction, just like I just said, food, health, diet, your supplements, so that you can rebuild the body, so that the body can do what it's supposed to do and be that well-running machine. So walk with me on this journey. Check me out. I'll be posting things along the way on the website. And just in about 2 weeks, I'm going to go ahead and say that in about 2 weeks or less, we will be launching our new brand. a line that we will be carrying that we trust in. And then in about a few months, if all goes as planned, and we put everything out there with intention, then I'll be launching my own line, working with the same farm company that produces lab results. Have been fabulous, and it is what it says it is, and so I'm excited about it. So anyway, check me out on Fertile Ground CBD Oil Plus on Facebook. Our website will be up in a few weeks, and thanks. Bye.